Hello Gemini, Turquoise Tarot here with your May reading for May 2016. I want to say just quickly, I'm trying something new this month. I'm going to be doing the general readings with the love readings. Also, I'm going to be doing two separate spreads for singles and for couples. So, this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading than what I typically do, but I'm doing it because honestly for me it's a little easier. Instead of uploading two separate videos, I can do it all in one. Also, it may be easier for you, and please feel free to give me your feedback. Let me know if it is, but I thought it may be easier for you to just get everything in one reading instead of looking for two separate videos or waiting on the second video to upload. And also, I'm just hoping to give messages that resonate more with everyone, singles, couples alike. So, those are the changes this month. Please let me know how it works, if you like it, and we'll go from there. So, with that being said, I'd also like to say thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed. Thank you to everyone who's taken the time out to tell me how they feel and giving me that positive feedback. I really appreciate it. I'm really thankful for it, and I appreciate all of you who are subscribing and watching the videos on a monthly basis. I truly appreciate you. I hope you stay with me on this journey. We'll do it together. And every time I do a reading, I pray over the cards and I ask that there's a message for everyone, at least something in the reading that resonates with you. If not, please feel free to watch your moon sign or your rising sign, as those messages may show more or reflect more on what's going on in your life presently. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and this first reading is going to be the general reading for Gemini for May 2016. This is the Tarot of Dreams deck that I'll be using, and I will be using a separate deck, the Fenistra Tarot, for the love readings. So give me just a moment. I'll focus on your energies and we'll see what's coming up for you for May. Heavenly angels of God, what are the messages for Gemini for the month of May 2016? Heavenly angels of God, what are the general messages for Gemini for the month of May 2016? So, first card I have is the Tree of Life. I then have the Five of Coins, King of Swords, Palace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Three of Swords. This is a mixed bag already, I'm telling you. Page of Swords. A lot of swords, guys. Knight of Cups. And the Hermit. The bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the Tree of Life in this deck, it represents fullness. It represents getting everything that we've ever desired. It represents attainment, both financially and materialistically, but also spiritually and emotionally. It's getting all of that in one. It's obtaining all of this goodness and greatness. And I feel that that's what you're beginning the month desiring. You're wanting to find that place where everything in your life is kosher, right? Everything's good, everything's set, everything's looking really well. So you're focused on every aspect of your life and wanting to make improvements or advancements in order to be in a place where you're fulfilled in every aspect. Now underneath that we have the Palace of Swords, which is also another card that's specific to this deck. Each of the suits have a palace card, which represent where the king or queen of that suit reside. And for you, being that this is the Swords, Palace of Swords, and the swords represent air signs, this is your home. This is where you feel safe. This also represents like an eye in the sky kind of mentality, where you're looking down, you're looking at the bigger picture, you're seeing the forest through the trees, and you're looking at the grander scheme of things and making decisions based on how decisions you make are going to have a long-term impact or effect on your life. You're wanting to make big changes, I feel. Maybe a change of home, change of residence. You're wanting to maybe advance in your career. You're wanting to maybe look at having more children or getting married or settling down. But you're looking at long-term plans and goals, something of substance, something that's a more weighty decision, you know. You're wanting to work on that now. And with the Page of Swords underneath that, we have messages, communications coming in that promote that situation. So if it's a marriage proposal, maybe that you're proposing to someone, it can be maybe a yes. If this is you waiting to hear news about your home, whether your offer's been accepted, or if someone's making an offer on the home you're selling, this could be yes, you're getting that communication this month. Now, I see that for some of you, you're wanting this fulfillment because in the past you're coming from a place of lack. Okay, I feel like you've been desiring this attainment for quite some time, of just satisfying every aspect of your life, because in the past you've dealt with some difficulties, some challenges, either financially or emotionally, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you didn't have enough, or you're afraid of this situation, you don't want to be in this situation, and so you're trying to take preventative measures so that you don't end up alone, or you don't end up out in the cold, or financially being without. But I see here, because of the King of Swords representing your energy, okay, so this is Gemini here, because of your intellect, because of your strategy, because of your ability to analyze your situation and make appropriate decisions and appropriate actions, you're getting your wish fulfilled. You're getting what you desire. And it's coming up, this Nine of Cups is looking up at this King of Swords. So it's like, I've done all this work, all this planning, all this strategizing, because I've been able to see the bigger picture, and now I know for sure how I want to proceed or how I want to progress. I'm giving out the communications, or I'm receiving communication regarding this, which is positive, which is wish fulfillment, all because I've planned ahead, all because I've done the work. So that's really, really nice to see, Gemini. Now underneath that, I have two cards that, well, let me discuss this first. Underneath the Nine of Cups, I have the Knight of Cups. So this is an offer coming in, or an opportunity coming in, which is very satisfying for you. It's something that you've been waiting on. So this is something, this communication that's coming in, it's going to be emotionally gratifying. It can be, you're hearing, yes, you got the new home, yes, you got the new job, yes, you get the raise, whatever it is that you've been working hard to obtain is coming in for you, and it's very satisfying, very rewarding. Now, in this last row, however, we have two cards under the King of Swords, which they're not, you know, with the Three of Swords and the Hermit, it's a little different than the rest of the spread, right? We're getting a different vibe, we're getting a different energy here. There's going to be something that happens that causes some heartbreak or some heartache that maybe you hadn't planned for. Maybe there's something you have to let go of this month in order to get what it is you're desiring. And what the Hermit here is saying is you got to spend some time really reflecting on this, really making sure this is what you truly want. Because yes, it's there for you. Whatever it is, it's there for you. You can have it. But something happens to make you realize, well, maybe this isn't what I want. Because it's going to cause me some heartbreak or some heartache. So let me reflect on this and really think about it. Now the overall energy is the Eight of Cups, which is walking away. I like the card in this deck because we see this man or this person, man or woman, going up this staircase, but it's a very, I want to say like a spiritual kind of staircase. It's about finding higher elevation. It's about moving away from these cups that we've maybe invested in the past, that we thought in the past were satisfying and fulfilling and what we needed, but now realizing they're not. There's something missing, there's something lacking. And so you're on this spiritual journey or this path to leave behind what doesn't serve you anymore and move towards something that is more gratifying, more genuine, more authentic. The moon, the full moon that the staircase leads to is the full moon talking about emotions and talking about fulfillment, because a full moon is all about things coming to fruition. And the moon is also talking again about our emotions. So it's moving towards something that's more genuinely for us, something where there is, I want to say, I just want to say it's more authentic. We're realizing in the past we weren't living genuinely. Now we want to live more genuinely. And when you do decide to move towards that, you're going to see things manifest for you in great ways, in ways that do make you happy, do delight you, do satisfy you. So again, I feel like perhaps this offer or opportunity comes up this month. However, something happens where you realize it's not in your best interest, so you may decline it and you may decide to move away from it. And you're realizing because of this decision that you've made, okay, this is what I thought I wanted, but I'm actually going towards a more genuine, authentic way of living or being. Can be a job, can be a house, like I said, can be a relationship even. It just depends on where you personally see yourself in this reading. Let me look at Three of Swords first and foremost. See what's coming up with that. Wow. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, we have some jealousy, or I'm sorry, this is the card of falseness or deception. So perhaps when this offer came in, we thought it was going to be something great. It ended up, you know what? It wasn't truthful. It wasn't real. It wasn't genuine. And this card is a card of jealousy. So, you know, obviously if this is a relationship, this can be saying someone's been ingenuine. There may be cheating going on, I hate to say. But this can also just be saying there's strong feelings of jealousy. For anything else, though, I just feel like this jealousy card is more about being upset that you were deceived. But there's something new on the horizon in the future. There's something even better that is genuine, that is pure, that is for you, that is coming in for you. Again, when you decide to move towards what is more genuine. I want to look at the Page of... Actually, let me look at the Knight of Cups quickly. And then we'll look at the Page of Swords. Okay, so there's communications coming in regarding a sweetheart. So if this is a love relationship, this is someone that maybe you have feelings for. If it's not regarding a relationship, this is something new that you've been desiring. But there's a change that comes about in the future. You're realizing that perhaps this isn't genuinely what you want, or the offer that was given to you was ingenuine, okay, in some way. Let's look at the Page of Swords. So on the Page of Swords, communication, we have the House, consistency, and the Widower. So what I'm getting here is we're wanting to build stronger security, stronger stability. Maybe, again, buy a new home, buy a bigger home. We want to expand. We want to grow. We're staying consistent in our vision. We're persevering. We're trying to analyze every aspect and try to plan for it and think ahead. But then we have the Widower here. And again, this is talking about realizing that what we wanted maybe wasn't in the best interest of everyone involved, or what we wanted wasn't best for us. We're realizing that staying consistent in that vision didn't help us in some way, because we weren't wanting to see things maybe for what they are, or we weren't wanting to give up on something that you worked so hard on and planned so much for. Let's look at this Five of Coins too. So we have love. This can be actual love, romantic love. This can be love of a friendship or some other relationship, not just romantically. But this can also be a love for what you do, or a love or a passion, desire for what your goals are. However, there's a sadness wrapped around this love. However, there's a message coming in. This message is we can see this messenger, he's dropping money and he's dropping envelopes. So whatever this news that's coming in is, it's going to be like a reprieve from that sadness. It's going to be healing and mending that sadness. This card, again, is in the future tense. So I feel like this is coming in after we let go of this offer or opportunity that we may have thought we wanted and we no longer want. I want to look at the Nine of Cups. In the past, we had some type of misfortune, some type of shocking event that led to maybe your desire to, again, fix the situation. You're showing up as the lover here. You're more passionate about your environment and wanting to correct things, wanting to make things right. Or this can be an actual lover that's coming back into the picture and it's a wish fulfillment. However, there's a lot of thought and consideration that needs to go into this. This card is, again, in the future tense, but it's also a card of warning in a sense. It's warning you to really be careful what you wish for. Think about it. Really think about it. Let's look at the Eight of Cups. And then I'm going to move on to the love reading. Okay. Yes, so it's you're moving, you're trotting along on your path with whatever your plans are. Suddenly there's an ending. Suddenly there's a transformation that takes place. Since we're realizing, maybe this isn't what I wanted. And maybe it's because the offer wasn't genuine. Maybe there was some deception here. Also, what I'm getting here is in a love relationship, you're moving along in this relationship just fine. Something happens where it ends the relationship and you now see this person as an enemy and you're moving away. And I don't want to say enemy as in an enemy, but you know, there's you've lost that connection with that person. You can't trust that person like you once did, okay? So that's the general reading, Gemini, for May. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't apply, please look out for your moon or rising sign. Okay, so first I'm going to focus on singles, and then I'll do couples for the love reading. Again, this is my Finistra Tarot. I have the Six of Swords, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Lovers, the Chariot. The bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Cups. Well, single Geminis, very interesting. You know, I have to say, and I wanted to say it in the last spread I did too, this is a big retrograde season. I know we've all heard it. If you watch any other astrology videos or, you know, tarot reading videos on YouTube, everybody's saying there's a lot of change, a lot of things coming up because of the retrogrades. You know, we had Jupiter that's retrograde. I think that's going to start. I think that's going to change. I'm not sure if it's by the end of this month, but right now I believe it's still in retrograde. We have Mercury retrograde, we have Mars retrograde, and these are planets that really impact our lives and how we see things. So I'm seeing a lot of people dealing with stuff from the past, okay? And it's no different with you single Geminis this month. I feel in the past you've walked away, you've left something behind. And since then, perhaps, there's been a lot of offers, but you're not happy with the offers. You're not happy with what's coming in. You're not happy with what's being served to you or the kind of people that are making offers to you. And I feel like there may be a lot of internal conflict within yourself about this, because it's like you're desiring that connection or that relationship, but it's just not happening right now, and you're asking yourself why, you know, when is it going to happen, when is it going to come? For some of you, I feel like this Five of Wands is discussing a past relationship or a past partner that, you know, there was a lot of conflict in that relationship. It wasn't a really healthy one, and you in the past were really bored with this relationship, or you felt like it was very stagnant. You weren't going to get what you felt you deserved out of it, and so you walked away from it. Now I have to say, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, it's all about that past partner coming back, right? But it's also about nostalgia. It's also about reminiscing on the past. So maybe you're the one missing someone, desiring them to come back. This can also, again, be saying that that person comes back to you because they've been missing you. And I see that it may be a water sign with the King of Cups. King of Cups is a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, we'll focus on the characteristics of this king. The King of Cups is someone who they wear their heart on their sleeve. They're very giving, they're very nurturing, they're very loving, they're very compassionate. They can be driven by emotion to make decisions, especially if it pulls at their heartstrings, right? This can also be someone that, you know, they let their emotions get the better of them. So they make assumptions or accusations because they're feeling a certain way and they're not perceiving things clearly or objectively. And so they run with whatever their logic is, you know, whatever their feelings are, rather than seeing things objectively and rationally. But those are the characteristics of that King of Cups. It can, again, just represent this water sign that you left and walked away from, now returning. And I see that there definitely is going to be emotional fulfillment, contentment in this offer, okay? This Ace of Cups talks all about our cup overflowing with love and abundance and happiness and joy. And again, of course, it's regarding this love relationship. It's regarding this lover. If you are single and nobody comes back from the past, or you're not resonating with this King of Cups, this can be someone new coming in for you. Like I said, this can be you walking away from past hurts, right? But not happy with offers that have come in. Internal battles of, why isn't it happening for me yet? Well, here it is. This month, it's happening. And it's going to be with a water sign, most likely. Or with what this man, his characteristics are in this King of Cups, okay? And it's going to be an offer that is genuine. It's going to be very loving. It's going to be very passionate. It's going to be one where you get a lot of emotional satisfaction and fulfillment from. And for those of you with a past love not returning, this can just mean this person makes you feel young again, like young at heart. You're very playful with one another. There's just this lightheartedness in your relationship where you can just feel like you can just be yourself and be genuine. The Knight of Swords next to the King of Cups. So the Knight of Swords is a rushing forward energy. This can be a hasty energy. This can be someone who this knight, once he has strong convictions about something, he just rushes for it, okay? So I feel like this can be your energy moving towards this King of Cups. When you find this person and you feel this passion, you're going to be rushing towards this individual. It's so interesting because here we have the Four of Cups. Oh, I'm bored. I don't like any of this. Nope, I don't want that. That's not good enough. And all of a sudden next to it we have the Ace of Cups. It's like we had nothing and then we go to something great and wonderful. And I feel like that's why you're rushing toward it. The Page of Pentacles. This is a new offer coming in. New love, new relationship, new opportunity for this relationship. And the Chariot talks all about, again, it's kind of like the Knight of Wands in the sense that you're rushing towards it passionately, and there's a victory in this card. The Chariot is all about victory. So you're moving towards this individual, you're moving towards this loving relationship in a very passionate way, and it's going to be victorious. It's going to be successful. Let me look at the Five of Wands here, just to see what additional messages may be coming through with this. All right. Yeah. So for you singles, it's like you feel young, you feel attractive, you feel like you have something great to offer someone. You have a high sex drive. You're wanting to get out there and meet someone, but you feel trapped because you haven't met someone. That's what this Five of Wands represents. So there's this internal battle, internal conflict within yourself. Oh, excuse me. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. So on the Ace of Cups, I have waiting, service, and sorrow. Since this is on the Ace of Cups, I have to say, I really feel, because all the cards are so beautiful, I feel like it's an end to your sorrow. I feel like you've been waiting for this kind of relationship. It's going to be a relationship where there's a lot of give and take, okay? This is this card of service. So perhaps in the past, whatever you've walked away from, you gave more than you got. And now from this King of Cups, you're getting what you desire. And you're leaving behind this sorrow, this loss. Lost in a past relationship. Let's look at the Lovers here. So if this is an ex returning, you've been desiring this person to come back, or they've been desiring you. They've been watching you, or you've been watching them, keeping an eye. And there's a lot of thought that goes into this. There's a lot of thought about, should I reinvest myself? Should I try with this person again? Head or heart decision with the Lovers card as well. For those of you, again, that are just single, I really feel like on the Lovers card, it's saying, it's almost like you're your own worst enemy because you think things are going to turn out how they have for you in the past, but it's requiring you to have fresh thought, fresh perspective, so that you can truly embrace this love or this offer or this opportunity. Let me look at this Six of Cups. So on the Six of Cups, in the past you felt weak, maybe a past relationship hurt you immensely, but you soldiered on, you moved forward, and now there's something to celebrate. There's some cheerfulness coming. This can also say, for those of you with a past lover coming back, this person left you feeling very sad, right? But you moved on, and now with their return, there's a sense of happiness or joy about it. Lastly, I'm going to look at the Page of Pentacles here. New offer, a fortunate one. And it's from someone that maybe you thought was a foe. This, again, can be a past lover coming back. I'm also getting, for those of you who don't have that situation, it's like you just don't trust this person because of your past hurts. So it's requiring a lot of thought on your part, right? But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful thing. So I wouldn't necessarily push this person away. Now, I will say, being that this is a retrograde season, a lot of times, from what I heard from various astrologers, if new love begins, there's no guarantee that it's going to last. Just because it's, there's a lot of retrogrades going on right now. If someone returns from the past, it may seem like it's a great idea right now. However, it may not be. But it may also be. You just never know. I mean, it's not a guaranteed no. It can work out. But give yourself time to really wait till after the retrograde season, I guess I would say, to truly invest yourself emotionally or in any other way into a relationship, okay? Now, let's focus on the couple Geminis for May. have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, Three of Wands, Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man, Queen of Wands, and King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Wands. Alright, so let me just look over this and see what messages are coming through. So I feel that for you couple Geminis, you're beginning the month by kind of being in a more independent state. Perhaps you're seeking ways to not, I don't want to say not be so invested in your relationship, because that's not at all what this means. It just means you're looking for a little bit of independence. You're looking to get out with maybe your friends more. Spend more time with your siblings or other family members, or just get out more and be more independent. Do what makes you feel good. So the beginning of the month, that's going to be your energy. Wanting to explore your individuality more. And I feel like this is something that you're going to be very passionate about. You may even start like a new creative endeavor. Maybe you'll take a class. A painting class, or maybe you'll take up a hobby that, you know, something that you're just very passionate about, something that you seek to do more independently away from your partner. And I feel that when you do this, it might actually turn into something that has long-term potential for you. It might be something that if you do it long enough, or you invest enough of yourself in, you may actually reap some rewards from it, like a profit. For instance, if you take up painting, all of a sudden you enjoy painting and you do it a lot, and all of a sudden you're turning around selling your paintings and you're doing really well. I feel, however, your partner may feel a little neglected because you're taking up a lot of your time doing things independently. And so your partner is feeling like they're kind of left behind, and they're feeling there's this karmic relationship here. Karmic relationships don't always have to be negative or bad. It can just mean that, you know, typically you guys do everything together, and now that you're breaking away from this a little bit, your partner is feeling a bit jealous, or like they're feeling you're being a bit selfish because you're wanting so much time independently. And I feel like your partner can be an earth sign. That would be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If not, we'll focus on the characteristics. This can be a king who is very grounded, very stable, very conservative, traditional, really typically financially they're doing well. They're stable, they're grounded, like I said. And he's focusing on this Wheel of Fortune, and he's focusing on the Devil card. So it's as if he's saying, oh, things are changing in our relationship. We're not as connected as we once were. So there's this sense of entitlement, or a sense of jealousy, because he feels like he should be getting most of your attention. And you're saying, wait a minute, I need a break. I need to be able to do things independently. He's going to have to make a sacrifice and allow you to do that. This card also talks about gaining a fresh perspective for yourself. So when you see yourself being successful, doing this new venture, whatever it may be, you're realizing, hey, there's a lot more than just being with this person or being in this relationship, or there's something new that I'm excited about and I'm seeing things differently. Now, in the center of the reading, we have the Four of Swords. This is telling me that I don't feel that the King of Pentacles, or whoever your partner may be, they're not openly communicating this to you. I'm kind of getting the impression of like passive aggressiveness, okay? So they may make little comments under their breath, or they may make you feel, you know, little, like they're a little cold, right? But you know what's going on. You sense it. You know what's going on with this person. And the Two of Wands, it's all about a decision. Looking at long term, looking at, hey, you know, if this is going to be successful for me long term, I can be independently wealthy. Not saying you want to leave the relationship, but saying, hey, I could really make some money at this. I could really do something great that I'm passionate about, and it's going to reap some great rewards. Why not do it? So you're looking at long-term potential here. And your partner may not like it because it's taking time and attention away, but you're the Queen of Wands. So this is something, again, you're very passionate about, very energized by. You're embarking on a new creative journey that is going to financially, I feel, help you, and you'll be successful at. Let me look at the Devil card here. Yeah. So on the Devil card, there's some weakness, okay, in this arrangement that you have with your partner. The weakness may be that he's too dependent on you. And that's being recognized now. Because to him, this is a great shakeup. This is like the Tower in the Rider-Waite. Oh my goodness, this person is not there all the time now. I can't depend on them all the time now. And there's this connection, this bond that keeps you two, you know, for him, that keeps you two connected, and he's realizing you're breaking away from that because you're seeking a little bit of independence. And that's okay, that's healthy. Nothing wrong with that. But he's not used to it. Let's look at the King of Pentacles here. Yeah. So he feels, you know, there's a faithfulness and a loyalty that you had to him in the past that he may not be getting during this month because you're busy with other things. It's not a terrible thing. He's like, you know, we see this sick man here. Oh my goodness. I can't do this on my own. What am I going to do? Having hope, having a desire for you to be the way you were. But there's communication coming into this king, and I feel it's you standing up to him as the Queen of Wands and saying, look, this is something I'm passionate about, this is something I want to do, and you're not going to stop me from doing it. You need to change your perspectives. You need to change how you see this relationship. It's a give and take, and part of you giving is giving me my time to do what I need to do. And again, this king can be male or female. This queen can be male or female. So can the Nine of Pentacles. So it's a general reading. Yeah. So on the Hanged Man, we have consistency. You're staying consistent in standing your ground for what you want. You've been doing the work, you've been studying, you've been learning this new skill, and it's causing some tension for your husband or for your partner. This card is about irritability or tact. So that's coming to the surface, but I feel you'll be successful in handling it appropriately. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, how funny. It's actually kind of cute, I have to be honest. It's not, I don't see anything like terrible, like, oh, he's going to stop you from doing what you want to do. It's just he misses you. You were so good to him. You took care of him. You know, it's kind of like, oh, he always had clean socks. Like, that's what I'm picking up. Like, he always had clean underwear and clean socks, and now he has to do his own laundry. Or he or she, you know. He always made dinner every night, but now he's doing something new, and she comes home and dinner's not made all the time. It's that kind of thing, and they're missing that. They're like, what's going on here? That's not how things were. That's not how the arrangement was. So on the Wheel of Fortune, above this king, we have the old woman. So this talks about old habits or old ways or old relationships, this old connection that you two have, okay? And there's love there. There's strong love there. But this person is sighing and they're reminiscing on how things used to be, and they see you sailing off, doing your own thing, and they're missing you. So maybe the message really is, you know, take some time out to love that person, but don't be afraid to go after something that you're passionate about, that you love. Maybe there needs to be more communication, okay? Instead of just letting it slide and letting it go, allowing that passive-aggressive behavior, really have a talk and just say, I love you and I'll do this for you. I want to do this for you. However, I'm preoccupied. And so, you know, let's work out an arrangement that works for both of us. Okay? So the last thing I'd like to do as an overall message for Gemini, for all three readings, is read an Oracle of Visions card. We'll get one last message here for everyone. And again, this message is for everyone, so for all three readings, I'm dropping cards already. This deck is really hard to shuffle. Out. Let's see what comes up. Feeling this one. Pretty card. I don't know if I've ever seen this one come up. Okay, it says, patience, waiting for the right moment. A ballerina casts a golden line and lure with which to capture a desired goal or item. The process is calm and planned, a pace leisurely. There is no rush nor looming deadline. She will know when the right time has come and the moment is appropriate. A kingfisher of tranquility accompanies her, and together they will wait. Despite the desire for results, some occasions or decisions simply should not be rushed. We should approach either with caution or restraint, waiting for the opportune moment. We must also be wary of being too indulgent and devoting too much time waiting for some imagined perfect moment, person, or thing. Worthy opportunities may be lost if they are overlooked in anticipation for some intangible better option to arrive. So that's your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a wonderful May 2016. And I will be back with more readings hopefully this month. If not, I will see you in June. Bye.